Good morning, folks. Mike Myers here. It's about 5:30 a.m. September 21st, 2010. It's about 60 degrees outside. Not a cloud in the sky. So it's not too cool, and it's not too warm. Just about right. So anyway, I have not had a chance to look at any news today. And I suppose that's just fine. I mean, I have enough residual news in my mind to keep me going. Yeah, one of the things I have to deal with today is this video card. I contacted technical support of the computer retail center and the manufacturer. If this particular card, will handle SVG, analog. And everybody said it would. And so we finally got the thing yesterday. And I'm looking at these cables. Well, here. You see that? See, that is DVI connection by VGA. You see that? This is a DVI-A. There you go. Let me put this one right here too. So you see the difference? And then there's a DVI D. Now the bottom one is a modified DVI-D. I pulled out those pins. See it? So the DVI-D is digital. DVI-A is analog and digital. DVI-A is analog. So, analog can only handle analog signals. DVI-I can handle analog and digital, and DVI-D can only handle digital. So the component they sent me was DVI-D, digital only. So, and you know, you go to the store, look for a monitor. Most monitors these days are only SVG. At one time, they were pushing S-Video. And then, you know, they've had the VGA out for quite a while. Then they started to push the S-Video. Then they started to push the DVI. Then they kind of like slacked off on the S-Video and the DVI, and then VGA. So Don't know. Anyway, I have to, I'm almost sure I have to remove the webcam software from the other computer and reinstall. I don't have the CD, so I have to deal with that. But that's a drawn out process. I just haven't got to yet. I mean, I'm going to have to get to it. So that's about it. I no calls for any work yet. That's about it. Money keeps on going out, and no money coming in. You know, I'm not the only one in this boat. You know, I was reading last night briefly about the last thing I read was the federal government is considering a $1 trillion bailout or two. Well, if the first bailout stimulation would have been handled correctly, you would not need a second or a third. Like I mentioned the other day, you can walk on the sidewalk and still trip and fall because the sidewalk is all jagged. There's potholes everywhere. There's ruts on the side of the streets. There's a lot of things we can do. You know, let's not mention, let me just touch, you know, we're talking about jobs, about the stimulation. $101 million went to LA and it created 55 jobs. And nobody can track and trace the money to find out how come this is to be accountable. You know, just like all the billions of dollars that went to Iraq to help the people, half the money, if not more, ended up missing, never reaching its destination. Cash. Someplace in Iraq, well, more than one place, they are in somebody's basement or a hole in the ground or something. There are huge pallets full of $100 bills from U.S. Treasury. I'm sure of that. Look at the oil in Iraq. Where is all the oil dollars, petrol dollars going? You know, that was another thing. Iraq had nothing to do with 9/11, and we attacked it. And look at all the innocent people we killed. Look at all the bombing. We indiscriminately decided to bomb Iraq. You know what? If China wants to attack Taiwan, the United States ain't going to do anything. You know, if anybody attacks Iran, the gas of oil and cars are going to skyrocket for who knows how long, and that'll really break a leg to world economies. Gasoline's prices are going to skyrocket. Yeah, there's a lot of global stuff going on that nobody wants to address. You know, it's the status quo with our stagnant mental attitude. And you know what? The United States is just as corrupt as any other country. You just bribe a politician. And you know what? In the United States, we have discovered legal ways to bribe a politician. I mean, campaign contribution, professional service, consulting fees. I mean, there's a bunch of different. This was just to name a few. But like anything else, power corrupts. Yep. So anyway, but these are the thoughts on my mind every day, and generally, I would assume in the back of everybody's mind every day. You know, when somebody you talk to somebody and they have a little leverage over you, are you getting a fair shake? Sometimes you don't know until you get screwed up. You know, just like that guy on CDW, sales guy. They said the parts. This is Friday. They said the parts were in, and then we went there Friday evening to pick up the parts, and they were not in. So I'm talking to Fat Boy. Well, I mean, I'm kind of big too, but he was bigger. Much bigger. So, Fat Boy. You can call me Fat Boy Jr. But, I asked him, well, how do I know if what you're telling me is the truth? The person I talked to this morning, I took him for face value. I gave him the credit of the doubt, benefit of the doubt that he was telling the truth, and he was not telling the truth. So, and then this Fat Boy is looking at me. I mean, what I'm saying is reasonable. Is a reasonable that any logical person would think of. But, you know, they don't have the guts to bring it out front and discuss it. So, anyway, life goes on. Oh, I noticed full moon last night. So all you goofballs who are susceptible more than me, I try to control. Well, just being aware, you got this full moon is out there, and goofballs get goofier is a start. So I suppose this will continue for today and tomorrow or the next day. Every time there's a full moon, strange things happen. Strange people get stranger, and normal people get a little goofy. Oh, brother. Okay. Well, that's about it. I using my laptop for this, so I'm going to have to upload, etc. So anyway, have a nice day or evening wherever you guys are. I'll talk to you later. Bye.